bundle. If you guys want to know the moveset, go to the regular stream. I had the moveset on there, but for now, we're going to get started. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, Bull Ting Blazy. It's been a while. No freeze dry might create issues against stuff like Dugong and Lapras. Yeah, freeze dry is a really good move, so it's kind of a shame we don't have it. Yeah, like I've used freeze dry with White Kyurem during some like Scarlet and Violet battles. Freeze dry is super good on Kyurem. Like, oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna intentionally avoid fighting trainers because I don't want to end up outspeeding Brock. I mean, funnily enough, I went with a quiet nature, which is actually plus special attack minus speed. Minus speed natures are almost never worth it in Firered just because of how fast some foes are, but 136 speed. If you take 10% out of that, that's like, what, 13? So even if you lowered it to like 120 something, that's still going to outspeed everything. So, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. So I think quiet's the perfect nature. I was going to do modest, but I feel like I could use my attack stat at some points. Hey, Mariah. Alright. Water gun shouldn't kill, right? And of course it does. I'll just catch the HM users later. But yeah, I am a bit worried about Lorelei, just because our coverage is not good. Yeah, if anyone has any ideas, I would love to hear them. I mean, the only thing I can think of is just save all my rare candies and just hope spamming Surf will be enough. I mean, I could use Substitute, but Substitute itself isn't going to help with anything. Also, for some reason with these backports... Ooh, lucky Pikachu. For some reason at level 5, the stats aren't exactly correct. I think these are the stats of whatever the Pokemon was replaced. But I know at level 6, it'll reset. 20. Okay, that's my actual speed. Oh, I might level up on the Geodude, though, but that's fine. The Onix has 24 speed, so as long as I don't gain, like, 5 speed. If you may be wondering what about a speed tie, Brock doesn't really seem to use Rock Tomb if you speed tie, which is kind of weird. Hey, Gaynor. What's the typing? Ice Water. 23. Yeah, the reason I skipped all that training was just to prevent Brock from using Rock Tomb, because our defense and HP are not good, so it would have hurt bad. Substitute blocks Confused Ray and Yawn. Well, I know that, but yeah, it might just have to be return spamming with our bad attack stat. Alright, I'm gonna get some extra balls. Normally, I would also buy like a Paralyze Heal or two, but since I have to buy extra Pokeballs since I didn't get Pidgey or Rattata, I'm gonna have to just only buy Repels. But yeah, I think just return's like the only good thing I can do. Dang, I'm poisoned. Dude, I don't even think I picked up the antidote, did I? I did not. Backport. I don't even have an HM user. I need to use a potion. I did have an antidote. I'm stupid. I could have... Oh, well. Hey, Shadow. Also, I'm sure you guys would be surprised, but this thing's in the slow level up group. Like, I don't even know why I'm surprised. It seems like everything's in the slow group these days. But honestly, for the Brock split, it did at least help. I don't want to make you tired. Don't worry about me. I mean, it's not going to be as big a deal for this thing because this Pokemon looks like it's going to be extremely good. But yeah, I'm not going to do re-ranks on stream ever again because there was a reason I quit doing those. And the whole Entei stream, that's the reason why. Because I effectively just wasted everyone's time who watched it. Actually, would Body Slam do? Not if it's a crit. Okay. Present. I had to weaken it with present. Come on. Alright, should I do some extra training while on Mount Moon? Well, the thing is, Shadow, you can't just... I'm not going to allow anyone to just change all of the moves. Like that's... The goal says a additional rule. Because, like, if you were to tell me, like, no Powder Snow and no Water Gun, that's 2 rules. I mean, technically you could do no special moves, but that's where I would draw the line. I still have the right to refuse it, but it's not like I'm just gonna flat out just say no and move on. Like, I'll just say you have to pick something else. Kind of like backport requests. Like, if somebody became a member and wanted me to backport, like, Feebas into Gen 2, I would say, I don't think so. I kind of want you to pick something else. Like, it's got to be reasonable. Like, I would do a backport of, like, Fletchinder or Fletchling, but I wouldn't do a backport of Feebas. Theoretically, you could have a rule set where I have to keep present at the champion fight. Like, that would be a rule set. Ike and Alex did Delibird this week. You know what else is funny? For the blue backport for next Saturday that Ike will be joining us for, we're doing Iron Bundle for that one. Yeah, this is a way better version of Delibird. Because Ice Flying is a horrible typing. It gives it a 4 times rock weakness. But Ice Water is just a much better typing. Gets rid of our fire weakness at least. Also, remember when I had to buy those extra Pokeballs? I had to skip out on buying 2 Paralyze Heals and check it out. Delibird stats are garbage. Yeah. Alright, I can't learn Mega Punch or Kick, so I gotta skip those guys. Alright, I could learn Water Pulse, but there is no way I can even do Misty right now. Plus, Aurora Beam will do just fine, so I'll just go fight the rival. I'm gonna save, though, because even though I'm not weak to fire, the Charmander will still deal neutral damage, and our special defense is quite bad. You know what's funny? We're so underleveled that despite being in the slow group, we're still leveling kind of fast. You're in Toronto. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Say hi to Scott for me. Actually, I don't know where he lives in Canada. Well, I know he has to live near the Rockies, because he always talks about going on vacation in the Rockies. So it's... And I know he's in Mountain Time. But that's like such a huge area that, that's just where I had narrowed it to. Hello, Shadow Battles. Yeah, Iron Bundle Gen 1. This thing's gonna have 124 special and like a crit chance higher than Electrode. Which is just gonna be nuts. I mean, so far this thing's just steamrolling, but I kind of expected this. Like, I haven't had any major surprises yet. This made my mind ask, when are you gonna... When are you gonna get another partner? Dang, that's a bit nosy. 26.56% crit chance. It's actually lower, but higher than Mewtwo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's not a good conversation starter. Alright, I could get Secret Power, but I have Body Slam on my moveset. I got it at level 7, so there is absolutely no reason. Your mom is very nosy. Funnily enough, I'm the kind of the nosy one in the family. Although, coming up on our Learn set, we can learn Drill Peck. I do not see how that move's going to help at all. I might just skip it. Because, at least Delibird would have the same type attack bonus with it, but this thing wouldn't, so Body Slam would just straight up be better. It would solve Bruno. That is true, but I don't know if it's worth keeping a weaker move just for one battle, because Bruno himself is still kind of bad. Because I don't think Bruno's going to be that hard. Only for the Hitmons. Yeah, I think so, because whether I use Drill Peck or Surf, even boosted by Rain Dance, the Machamp is probably going to live a hit anyway. Wrong way. I thought this was Gen 2 for a minute. I feel like Bruno is fine to do with just Ice Beam. Bundle has good defense. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because I think the only Pokemon of his that'll actually survive a hit is probably the Machamp. You gonna give it Surf? I will 100% give this thing Surf. I used Present by mistake, and I tried to heal it while it's at full health. That's funny. Alright, so I think equipping the Person Berry might have been useless, because Misty is never using, what do you call it? Water Pulse. Okay, this Starmie's being annoying. Oh, God. Actually, wait, no, this thing doesn't get Surf. Well, then. Dude. She just gets stuck in a return spam. Or a recover spam. I feel like I just have to get lucky with paralysis. Plus, it may have been a mistake to consistently spam Aurora Beam, because I thought Aurora Beam would be better. Misty, stop that. This is literally Gen 1 Sabrina with Psychic types all over again. I mean, on the brights... Wait, how much PP does Recover have? Dude. Okay, yeah, that's the only way to win. I just have to get Paralysis luck. Right. I don't think Recover's PP got nerfed till Gen 9. Yeah, that's kind of its bad claim to fame competitive. Still a good mon, though. Hydro Pump spam is still strong, just got a hit. Honestly, since we don't get Surf, it might actually be worth teaching Hydro Pump. Because otherwise, my best water move is Water Pulse, and that move's kind of trash. This is like one of the rare Pokemon where I can learn Hydro Pump but not Surf. I think this thing's the only Pokemon that can be like that. Alright, so yeah, for run 2, don't even equip the Person Berry, just equip an Oran Berry. I think you were level 20. You could have had better chances. I think so, yeah. Because I did go pure minimum battles up until Brock, because I didn't want the Onix to outspeed me. But I could have just fought, like... I could have just fought, like, a couple of extra trainers in Mount Moon. Yeah, I think in the next run I'll just add, like, an extra person or two. Alright, I don't want Rest. Can't learn Brick Break. That's not a berry. Alright, I don't think I need to save for the rival. Aurora Beam, I'm 100% confident it's going to one-shot it. And I have Water Pulse for the Charmeleon. Yeah, I skipped him just because I just did not know how much damage Rock Tomb was going to do. I mean, I should be able to 1-2 shot it either way. I don't know. There's better trainers in Mount Moon. Like, I did fight the Hiker, but I also could have fought, like, maybe that girl with the Bellsprout and the Oddish. Or maybe on the Nugget Bridge, I'll just fight the Onix trainer. I only need, like, 1 extra trainer. I don't need 2. Actually, I do want the Cherry Berry, just in case. Yep, this is one of the few gyms we're actually weak to. But we do outspeed everything, and knowing Surge, he's probably just going to use Double Team turn 1. Or Thunder Wave. He'll usually Thunder Wave or Double Team if he doesn't detect a kill with Shockwave. But this thing's special defense is really bad. Well, he was easy. Even though the run's gonna suck, though, I am really looking forward to Pyukumuku and Firered. It's gonna be like a true test. Alright, I'm not gonna heal at the center here. That's gonna be too slow. Alright, we can learn Aerial Ace. Honestly, I think if worse comes for worse, I could just teach Aerial Ace at Bruno, but I don't know. Oh, no, we're not gonna have We're not gonna use that move. One thing I'll say, the only saving grace to that run, it gets the egg move Swagger. You can probably imagine how most of the fights are gonna go. It's just gonna be Swagger spamming. Along with, like, Counter and... I think it also gets Spied. Well, it also gets Toxic, too, so... We could use also toxic recover strats. What attacking move does it have? What attacking move does it have? That's the point. It doesn't. Actually, when you make the moveset, wouldn't you technically have to give that thing Mimic too? Because technically, Mimic is not an attacking move, plus everything in Gen 3 learns it, but what do you think? What the? YouTube chat unloaded. Hold on. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, for some reason, the YouTube stream window crashed. I mean, the stream never died. I just had to reload it. You did give it Mimic? Okay, Mimic is going to be our only attacking move. I mean, at least it's not Gen 1 Mimic. I think it's fine, because Gen 2 Mimic is pretty trash. Hey, we'll still have uses for it, I think. Well, at Shadow, they're never going to give it an attacking move. That's its whole gimmick. That's like saying we need to give Smeargle another attacking move besides Sketch. Like, they're not going to do it. Yukamuku's whole meaning of life is that it has no attacking moves. It only runs status moves. That's like its whole gimmick. Alright, we can't learn Rock Slide, so I gotta go skip that. Also, so far for the new year, I've got 7 videos that are uploaded and scheduled. They're all available for members right now, but the first one will premiere, I believe, on the 29th. It's whatever the first Monday is after Christmas. Whatever that day is. Yukamuku exists just to make girls say it's so cute, even though it's useless. Kind of like Pikachu. I mean, that's just insulting to Pikachu. You know, at some point in Gen 4, I need to do, like, some sort of Pikachu versus run, like Light Ball versus no Light Ball. Kind of like when Hidden Jim did, Marowak Thick Club or no Thick Club, but the problem is he did it in Gen 2, and Gen 2 really values leftovers. But the Light Ball is super powerful. For those of you wondering what it does, Pikachu's attack and special attack double. So both of its offensive stats double. But it would be at the cost of, like, no leftovers. Sea cucumbers can decide to sell this thing, so it makes sense why not. Three-way Pikachu and Raichu. I mean, there is still a 3-way race I need to do at some point. I need to race the different forms of Deoxys in Firered. I know actually made the backports for me, the ROM hacks for me a long time ago. But I just never had the chance to, like, do it. Raichu starts with Thunderbolt. That I know, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get the PP ups because I do plan to have Hydro Pump in the league. Theoretically, I could have Rain Dance too, but I don't think Rain Dance is gonna help with anybody. I'll probably get it just in case, but I don't know. It's just such an out-of-the-way move. Alright, I definitely won't be needing to do a vitamin buy with this thing. My friend suggested I do a Gen 5 run where I race Hustle Durant versus Swarm Durant. Seems kind of interesting, but I don't know. Swarm. How would Swarm be useful, though? Like, does it get good attack bug moves? I think out of all the moves that boost by 50% in a pinch, I think Swarm is the worst one, just because Bug offensively is one of the worst offensive typings in the game. I just don't know if that would be interesting at all. Because you're basically saying, what's better, a normal Durant or a Durant that has higher attack but has a chance of missing? I feel like the one with higher attack would just straight up win. Just so you don't miss like 80% of the time pretty much. It would be like consistency versus power. Well, it'd be up to you. You guys think I'm gonna get a reset here? Let's see. One shot the Onyx. One shot the Rhyhorn. That only did a third. How much does Body Slam do? About the same. Alright, I'm just gonna get Super Repels and leave. I could have just bought those in Lavender, honestly, but I don't think it really matters. That is not what I meant to do. If you guys are wondering why the second Pokemon isn't popping up, I'm guessing this game kind of views this as one battle. I only have the double battle thing show if, I actually don't know why it's not showing. Because I know it can show up in this game. Like, I know it shows up with the twins, but not this trainer. Oh my god. I don't like most new Pokemon concepts, but I appreciate Paradox. Yeah, hey, yeah. Paradox Pokemon are really cool. You know, theoretically, worst case scenario, I was just gonna say I could have Fly for Bruno, but Fly is literally weaker than Drill Peck in this game. That wouldn't be a good idea. Alright, yeah, stick to Aurora Beam. You wondering why I was using Aurora Beam? I was just trying to see how much it would do so I wouldn't have to like move my cursor over to Water Pulse, but I should have just done that. Mm-hmm. 100 speed already, yep. And that's with a quiet nature. Dang, that Golbat usually likes to live hits. I know I should have just stuck to Aurora Beam, but I was just experimenting. Makes sense Drowsy lives. Drowsy's got pretty good special defense. Fun fact, Drowsy, I think Drowsy's one of the only Pokemon in Firered solo runs that actually gives special defense. You gonna get Return for Lorelei? I will, yes. Just as a backup. Oh my god. I hate trying to fly from there. Alright, Erica's Pokemon are pretty slow. I'm pretty sure Aurora Beam's gonna one-shot everything. I am gonna save, though, just in case. Alright, it one-shots. Alright, it's gonna one-shot everything. Crit. You know, I wonder if biking out of the gym or flying to the Celadon Center would have actually been faster. I don't know. Alright, gotta get Substitute. Flying back to the center might be a little bit faster, yeah. I feel like Body Slam's not going to be useful anymore. Alright, I don't want the Quick Claw. Alright, I think Sylph might actually be easier. I don't think I want to do Koga right away. What level? Hey, ask you, what level do I get Hydro Pump? Dude. $42? Okay. I don't know. Part of me just thinks that the rival might actually be easier. I hope I don't regret this, though. I am going to go to the heal bed, though. May as well get the calcium while I'm here, too. Ice Beam. Alright, it was a good thing I did a little bit of training. I feel like Aurora Beam would have made the rival a bit too hard. Alright, I'm gonna use Substitute turn 1 just to see if I can live live the sub. I can, okay. I mainly just want this for insurance. Sends out execute. Oh, he's saving the Gyarados and Charizard for last. Okay, yeah, I don't think Substitute really mattered here at all. Actually, you know what? It did matter. Just for this Charizard. I don't really know what the idea was for Water Absorb, but I'm sure Axe you can explain. Alright, should I go to the 10th floor and get the rare candy? I feel like for the first playthrough I should go get it. Because I may need to use all of them on Lorelei. Yeah, John, this thing is ice water. This thing is Dewgong. This thing is basically a very fast Dewgong. And may as well just use that protein to get it out of the way. Alright, Sabrina time. Drill Peck spamming might just be the solution here. Yeah, surprisingly good defense, but the special defense is quite bad. Well, John, this thing's speed is also insane. How would it? Oh, Future Sight. Future Sight must have broken the substitute. Oh boy. Reset. Dude, was me suggesting Steve only attacking move could be Splash? Is that evil? That's not evil. That just makes no sense. Splash is not attacking move. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm doing this fight at too low of a level. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, note to self. In run 2, do Sylph, then Koga. I mean, I guess I could just do Koga, then Sylph. But that means I'd have Aurora Beam for Koga. Honestly, with Substitute, I think that would be just fine. So I think in the next run, do Koga before Sylph. More of a funny me with Iron Bundle. I do have a bit of headcanon that Iron Bundle goes to a body of water to get a supply of water for the Hydro Pump memes. Why did I never heal at the center? I'm just testing water pulse just to see its range. Okay, just basing it off of that, Aurora Beam would have been a 3-shot on that muck. Yeah, so I think it's Sylph, Koga, then Sabrina is probably the best play. Because I don't want to do Koga too early, because otherwise he'll just Hyper Potion his muck. Plus, the advantage of doing Sylph then Koga is I can get the rare candy while here. Yeah, the stats I had at the start were slightly incorrect. I put this thing's speed at 106 instead of 136, so that was just a mistake. I was planning on using all of them on Hydro Pump, but I guess what you said is probably the better idea. I'll just use 2 of them right now. They probably gave this thing 114 base defense because of them being stupid and liking bulky ice types. Nothing wrong with bulky ice types. I mean, look at Weavile. That thing's the opposite of a bulky ice type. Alright, Ice Beam might... Oh, doesn't one-shot that. I mean, I guess that's predictable, but at least this thing doesn't have Light Screen. You don't need to Hydro Pump most things. The only thing is probably Blaine and Charizard. Yeah, that makes sense. You have got to be kidding. No. I got the 10% confusion with Psybeam. Well, it's a good thing Sabrina likes to be an idiot. Alright, I am gonna have to fight some of Blaine's trainers to get to 42. You know what? I'll get this scientist candy right here. I feel like a null ability would fit a bit better to mimic Quirk Drive. I mean, I'm sure the ROM hacking software can allow you to use ability 0, which I believe is just no special ability. But that wouldn't really be Pokemon of it. I feel like that wouldn't be fair. Like, everything should get an ability. I mean, I know... What the... Oh. I accidentally pressed the pause button. I mean, I guess for usually null abilities, I know actually likes to use Oblivious. Just because, like, nobody in the game has it tracked. I mean, I guess Water Pulse on Blaine isn't going to be too bad either, because I'll get it during the fight, but I do want to face a couple of people. At least get to level 41, I think. You know what? I'm just going to do this without Water Pulse. Or without Hydro Pump. So it'll probably be a bad idea, but we'll see. I mean, Water Pulse should be able to knock out the first 2. Potentially the Rapidash. Plus, at least I'm neutral to Fire Blast, so maybe it won't hurt too much, but then again, my special defense is super low. Oh, it does one-shot Rapidash. Nice. I'm pretty sure I still would have lived that. Alright, so yeah, Hydro Pump for Blaine is not necessary. I feel like those 2 calcium that I used through the run, I got the 1 calcium in the hideout and the 1 in Sylph on the 9th floor. I feel like those might have helped. I forgot this guy. Oops. Man, how productive of me. Dang, I was really hoping Drill Peck would have one-shot the Machoke, because I was running a bit low on PP. I mean, I could have just used an elixir. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think Hydro Pump's only gonna really help with the Charizards. Well, at least since I am not weak to rock moves, unlike Delibird, what I could do on Bruno is set up a substitute, and on the Hitmons, I can just hopefully, hopefully I'll one-shot each of them with Hydro Pump, but if I can't, I could just have the substitute just tank whatever the hit was gonna be. But still, the defense stat is insanely good. Okay, I'm not 4 times weak to rock moves. You happy now? You know what I meant. This is how Steve feels when I constantly have to be that guy. That guy to just correct everything. Rain Dance before Charizard. Yeah, he's pulling a Lance. I guess I'll get the rare candy here. I always forget Arbok spawn here. Oh, dude. I'm not gonna use candies. I refuse. Because I just want to see in the league where I need to use the candies. Well, if I'm going to use them before Lorelei, I probably should have just used them before Rival 6. But I'm being stubborn. Here, I'll just knock this out. Yeah, the slow growth rate. Unsurprisingly, this thing gets slow. Everything gets slow. I mean, I guess since I don't have a setup move, there's no reason for me to deposit my HM users, but it's just a force of habit. Alright, I'm gonna use all my rare candies before Lorelei. Alright, I'm just gonna do 55. I think on a second run, this thing can get top 5. I forgot to teach return, but we'll just see how Drill Peck does. Yeah, it looks like return would... Yeah, I can always... Yeah, plus if I do it, I can just quickly get a blackout if I need to. They're a good held item? Not really. Usually for Lorelei, a good held item would be like just a Lumberry in case you get frozen. But don't need to really worry about that. At least her moves are doing so little. I wonder if she's going to end up switching out eventually. Actually, I probably should have tested to see how much Hydro Pump would do. May as well use a free sub. Dude. Dude, stop missing Hydro Pump. That is interesting. You know, theoretically, I could spend $20,000 on Mystic Water. That could be a thing. Let me... don't use Hydro Pump. Yeah, test it. Does half, okay. Yeah, I feel like saving all the rare candies here was definitely the right play. Because none of her moves can do good damage, so she's trying to use status conditions. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully 13... Oh, yeah, 13 Ice Beam should definitely kill. Well, that sucked, but we'll see how Bruno goes. It does feel pretty slow, yeah, but I did skip most training. Alright, 1 sub. Ice Beam. Alright, let's see how much Hydro Pump does. Doesn't one-shot, but I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't. Honestly, Rock Tomb will probably do less damage. Right, I forgot counter's a thing. Blizzard, no. I feel like if I was level 58 with Mystic Water, I feel like the Hitmons would be at least reasonable ranges with Hydro Pump. Alright, I can't survive the second one, okay? And I just get a crit, okay? Dude. Okay, come on. This move is 80% accurate. How does this move keep missing so much? This move literally missed 3 times on Lorelei, which is insane. This thing only has 6 PP. Just insane. And me having to say no to Blizzard every time is definitely really slowing things down. Dude, I just want to see how much Hydro Pump does to that Machamp. Well, I've got one more rare candy, just use it. Like, come on. I missed 3 Hydro Pumps on that thing. There's just a thing with these games, like, whenever you miss a move, you always miss 3 in a row. That was a crit. I just crit both of those. Alright, yeah, Mystic Water at level 58 would not. But maybe if I had done vitamin purchases for calcium, plus probably be level 60 for this fight with Mystic Water, maybe, just maybe, Hydro Pump will one-shot Machamp. Yeah, so I feel like in run 2, I need to just buy calciums. Or I could, over return, I could teach Rain Dance. Like, that's also an option. I don't know, I feel like Rain Dance might actually be better, because I think even with the extra vitamins at level 60, they might still be ranges. Because, I mean, I think after Lorelei, we don't really need Return ever again for the rest of the league. Turn 1 Defrost. Nice. Man, Agatha would be so much harder if any of her Pokemon had Spite. I find it kind of funny that Rain makes Thunder not miss, but does nothing to Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, Lance is totally free, yeah. I even outspeed Aerodactyl, which is just insane. Something with a minus speed nature is gonna outspeed Aerodactyl. Yeah, I feel like in the next run, I will 100% get Rain Dance and use it on Bruno. Like, I'll substitute on the Onix, and then use 1 Rain Dance, the substitute breaks, and then Hydro Pump will one-shot the fighting types. Alright, I'll set up 1 substitute. This is run number 1. The Fire Red version of Lance is still, in my opinion, harder than Yellow Lance. Just because in Yellow, you can just mimic Ice Beam. But, like, Gyarados basically nerfs any physical attacker. And, the Dragonite is just extremely bulky, even for special attackers. Plus, the Dragonairs have Thunder Wave. Dang, look at that. Thank you for the water absorb, I appreciate that. $59.21, 7 resets at level 59. Gale Lance is a better moveset, but I do think Fire Leaf Green Lance is stronger. Yeah. It's mainly just the fact it's Gen 1. It's just because it's Gen 1. That's literally it. You have Badge Boost glitch, and you have setup. Although, fire types don't struggle as bad on Lance, just because Gyarados doesn't have a water move. Oh, Sundown, thank you. Looks like I will be doing a third run. If you can think of an additional rule you want to put onto it, be sure to let me know. Yeah, don't be afraid to go nuts with that rule. Okay, yeah, I feel like the only differences with this run, get all the rare candies like normal, get Rain Dance. Honestly, I think I should get the Mystic Water. I don't really have a good held item, but no, Rain Dance is going to make Mystic Water useless. Yeah, just get a couple of calciums. The Pokemon of a trainer is an extension of their mind. Gen 1 trainers don't have a mind. Yep. Except Sabrina, though. She likes to use Future Sight instead of Psychic. And Proteins as well. True, yeah. So I think maybe in Sylph, I should just go throughout Sylph and just get all the Proteins and Calciums. Yeah, actually, I will be a slightly higher level. I'll do a little bit of training. Like, I'll do some of the trainers in Sylph and probably Koga's trainers. Alright. I'm gonna set a new over-under. Let's see, my time was a 59:21. I'm gonna go under 57. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy proteins. I'm gonna pick up proteins. You didn't hit the EV cap. I don't see a reason not to use protein. I don't think I hit the EV cap for anything except speed. All right. I still want to go pure minimum battles, though. Because I do not want to level up too high to the point where the Onyx will use Rock Tomb, because it's probably going to hurt. Besides, there's better training elsewhere. Actually, it doesn't matter. Water Gun is just going to one-shot the Onyx. So, yeah, never mind. I will fight Camper Liam. Yeah, I'll buy calcium, and I'll just pick up the proteins and calcium and Sylph. Come on. Really? Dude. Okay. Oh, Sundown, did you think of what rule you want to implement for the third run that I have to follow? Oh, I don't need to go in here. Did you mess up the speed on the starting screen? Or yeah, I did mess it up. It's supposed to be 136, not 103. That's a typo. I like your rule set. Well, no, it's the donation incentive. Like, I'm only gonna do 2 runs. The third run is a donation incentive just for fun. Like, the third run, it's not going to count towards the leaderboard, but if you can, you get to have, like, one additional rule / restriction that I have to put on the third run. Yeah, it is 136. Like, for example, you could say... Like, for example, you could say no hydro pump in the league, so I'd have to be stuck with water pulse. You could do that, for example. Annie can think of one. She's smart. Alright, if you're gonna let Annie do it. Yeah, for some reason, in these Firered backports, the starting stats, when I pick up the starter, I'm pretty sure they're the stats of the previous Pokemon, and the stats don't update until I level up. It's really weird. I think that's just because for these backports, Axew just replaced a Pokemon. He didn't add a Pokemon to the game, he just replaced one. Minimum battles... I don't think that's possible. Yeah, you'll have to pick something else. I don't think that's even possible. Minimum battles runs, especially in Fire Red, are almost impossible. But, you know what? I'll do it. I'll at least just get as far as I can. And then wherever I decide, okay, this is impossible. Alright, minimum battles, though. That's the only rule. Okay? I think I can do that. That'd be a second rule. You only get one rule. I mean, no return in the league wouldn't really matter. Return's only for Lorelei. No, I wouldn't mind doing this minimum battles. Yeah, I think the minimum battles one will be more interesting, just because it could do it, but I think it would just be a bit hard. But we'll just at least get as far as we can. Honestly, at minimum battles, theoretically, I would have to go to the Sevi Islands for the rare candy, but the problem is, the Sevi Islands candy requires extra battles. Well, I mean, if I was running, like, Slitherwing, I would 100% say, no, this isn't possible. Minimum battles runs are only theoretically possible with runs that are easy to get past Brock. Alright, come on, I need to find a bird. Physical moves only? Okay, that's where I draw the line. Because that's way too restrictive of a rule. Like, the additional rule is going to be, like, something to make the run either inconvenient or harder, but making it physical only will just completely change how the run works. Yeah, minimum battles is not that bad with this thing, just because this thing is super powerful. But if we were doing, like, something just a tiny bit weaker, I would say you probably should choose a different rule. I mean, you might be complaining, why do you get to have a final say? Like, I can't just let people just pick whatever additional rule they want. Because otherwise, somebody might say, like, oh, you can only use status moves. Someone could say that. Yeah, I get the final say, but I'll do just about anything. It just has to be reasonable. Yeah, no beating wild Pokemon. And when it comes to having a choice with what trainer to beat, like for example, either the 4 Pokemon Bug Catcher or the Rattatalas on Route 3, I would have to do the Rattatalas just because she has less Pokemon. But honestly, I think in that run, I would have to get probably every rare candy in the game that doesn't involve a trainer. Wild Pokemon that you don't run away from count as minimum battles. Attacking an HM user. Actually, that's a good point. If present actually knocks out the HM user, then that's not minimum battles, so... I guess I'm just gonna have to YOLO the Pokeball. Yeah, I'll just have to YOLO the ball. Actually, I know there's a rare candy on Route 12. Is that rare candy, is it blocked by a trainer? I know it's blocked by Fisherman, but I'm pretty sure if you just go back with Surf, you can skip all of those trainers. So I think after I get Surf, I should be able to get that rare candy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just Surf straight to it. I kind of want to bring Steve's stream up. I want to see where he's at. Oh, he's doing the 3rd run, it looks like. Alright, so yeah, Steve met his donation goal for a 3rd run, and the custom rule is, I think he has to teach Flash immediately when he gets it, and use it at every gym. So at every gym leader, he has to use 1 Flash. Yeah, I should be able to get it, but the only other rare candy I can think of that I didn't get is the Sevi Islands candy. Although I can get to it without fighting trainers, but the problem is I can't get back. I can't get back to Kanto without fighting trainers, so that rare candy would be off limits. So here's the thing, in minimum battles, I would have to fight this hiker just because he has 1 Pokemon instead of 2. Dude. So it looks tight enough that you might accidentally hit the boardwalk. Because 3 times. I'm pretty good at movement in this game. Alright, I will need to use an elixir after this fight, though. But, for Misty, I'm not going to equip a Person Berry, I'm going to equip an Oran Berry. Alright, so the plan is on Misty, just completely spam Body Slam. I might want that. Honestly, at minimum battles, I may have to actually save before spinners. Because if I accidentally fight a spinner, it's not minimum battles anymore. So I'm going to have to start remembering to save before entering an area with spinners. Nice, body slam one shot. You have got to be kidding, Iron Bundle. Dang. Remember last time I had a reset and she kept recover spamming? That is just insane. Plus, funnily enough, I learned Water Pulse from the gym leader that gives Water Pulse. Alright, I don't want the citrus berry, but I do want the rare candy. Petcha and cherry. Oranberry's gone. Ah, don't do that. Oh, here's another funny rule someone could have suggested. No healing items in the overworld. Actually, no, that would still suck, 'cause that would mean, like, no full restores for the league. I guess there would have to be an exception carve out for the Elite Four, but for, like, everywhere else, it'd be fine. Yeah, that would be a kind of a dumb rule. Because that would just mean I just do more center trips. But I think usually one of the more common, like, additional rules someone would make is, you gotta have this move on your final moveset. Or, like, for Surge, you have to, like, no Cherry Berry for Surge or something. You could say, like, no held items allowed. You could do that. People have come up with much dumber rules, though. There's a rule set called Ironmon, where they instead only allow items to be used inside a battle. Yeah, Ironmons are just really stupid. Because all it is just following random rules. Like, plus Pokemon have random moves and random base stats, and I guess random types. Like, that's not Pokemon anymore. That's just an RNG fest. Not types? Oh. Well, it randomizes way too many things. Like, randomizing the base stats is just dumb. Yeah, the slowpokes here are going to be kind of annoying. I'm going to have to use Body Slam on them. Even though Body Slam doesn't really do that much. I'm going to test Aurora Beam. Yeah, Aurora Beam looks like it does slightly more, but I need to save my PP. Steve got a reset at the Red Gyarados. Alright, I need to try and use Water Pulse for most of these guys now. Alright, so my ordering in the mid-game is Erica, Sylph, Koga, Sabrina. Dude, that would have been such a massive time loss if I had to fight this 3 Slowpoke guy. Oh man, that would have been bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna fight the Grimer Muck guy. Alright, I'm gonna be off doing my own things now. I'll send the Pukumuku Backport and the Emerald Backports. Yes, folks, we're finally gonna do Emerald after a year of Firered. Yep, that'll be a change for the new year, and I'm honestly kind of welcoming it. I also just need lots of practice with Emerald. But thanks for stopping by, Axu. Drill Peck. I'm pretty sure Drill Peck still has its uses. Yep, we'll actually get to use Hidden Power for once. Alright, am I going to be yeah, I will purchase vitamins. Some gal? How you been? Delibot. Yep, Delibot. How you been? It's been quite a bit. Been good. Just got a little sidetracked Pokemon stuff. Haven't been able to watch many streams. That's okay. It's just nice to see you back. Deli Bot makes Deli Bird look like Deli Butt. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing with, like, Jigglypuff and Screamtail. I really want to do Screamtail at some point. This is not good. Oh, I'm gonna have to do, Giovanni Paralyzed. That's fun. Oh no, not Harden. I am amazed that Rhyhorn outsped me. I'm actually kind of scared now. That was a lot of, tail whips. I mean, that's gotta be better than Jigglypuff. Dude, how many tail whips is this thing gonna use? Enough to do that. Oh my god. This is why being paralyzed here sucks. Oh my god. Terraflinch, of course. Okay, this is irritating the heck out of me. I'm just gonna dig out. That is so bad. Right now I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, that sucked so bad. So bad. Yeah, so that one Arbok using Glare gave me 2 resets, just because I don't want to go back and heal. Owl at level 7? Dang. Until it gets Hair Blast, which is basically hidden power. Honestly, in our Gen 2 backports, we always considered Terra Blast return. We actually also considered it Body Slam, too, just because the base power is so similar. Honestly, if I were to do it, it would probably be either an Emerald, Blue, or Crystal. Preferably, I'd want to do it in Crystal. I don't know if this is faster or not, but I always fight this person closer to the stairs with the Haunter instead, just because it's worth more XP, but they're probably the same amount of time. I'd say the Haunter Girl is faster if you could one-shot it. If you can't, just stick to the Ghastly. But for minimum battles, I'd obviously have to do the Ghastly. Because the thing is, if you have a choice between one trainer or another, and they both have, well, it's minimum battles. It's not minimum experience. So if I had a choice between Ghastly and Haunter Girl, I would obviously go Haunter, but I don't know. I feel like I should just go for the Ghastly. I think minimum battles is also minimum experience. What growth rate is Screamtail in? Slow group? Hopefully it's fast like Jigglypuff. All of them are slow? Wow. Alright, gotta go get return for Lorelei. How about minimum trainers? That way you can fight trainers with more Pokemon? That's not really... I mean, the difference that would make is only, like, hundreds of experience points. I don't think it would really matter. Alright, I need to go buy, You know, if I had done this after Erica, I probably would have gotten a 5th calcium. I'm just gonna go do this first before Erica, just for no particular reason. All the past ones have odd numbers in the stats, and all the future ones have even numbers? I did not know that. Alright, gotta teach Sub in the place of Slam. Helping Screamtail is Sing at level 1. Oh, so it's like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff also gets Sing at level 1. Alright, proteins will also help. Hey look, Venomoth. Hey guys, I caught Scott. Can someone screenshot that and put it in my Discord, please? Worth it. Oh, it's holding something. Silver powder. Isn't that a 5% chance? That's gotta be a 5% chance. It's a shame this thing doesn't learn any bug moves. Dude, that could have been Chansey Lucky Egg. It is 5%? Wow, that is just insane. Alright, I'll need to drill peck this execute. Yeah, most wild Pokemon held items that are like those kinds of items are usually 5%. If you got that in a run on a whim, would you allow it? I do allow that stuff, yeah. The only thing I don't allow is just the ability pickup from an HM user. Because I don't want every Firered run to just be catching an army of Meowths, just hoping for rare candies or hidden power. It's pickup on my HM users that I ban, but like, if I catch something that's holding that item, then I allow it. Because I've used that as strategies. I've used that as a strat before. The only Pokemon who learns bug moves is Heracross. Yep. Megahorn's the only bug move that exists. No other bug move exists. So yeah, obviously in the minimum battles run, I would have had to save there. But I need to fight some trainers in Sylph anyway, just because I need a tiny bit of a higher level going into the league. I would prefer to be at, like, I don't know. I'm going to be getting Rain Dance. Yeah, don't tell D1. D1's the Twin Needle Gang guy. On my way back, I'll fight the Hypno Sandwich. You have got to be kidding. This isn't good. Okay. Yeah, Heracross actually has stats, that's true. From what I've also seen with Scott, apparently Heracross is super good in Crystal. You just have to think of a real unique strat for Red. Those of you wondering what it is, for Red, he taught Endure, the TM for Endure, which you get in the Burn Tower, which nobody ever gets. He used Endure Reversal. He just outsped everything, got at 1 HP, and used Reversal. I think the max power Reversal is 150 power, I think. So with Stab, that's like 225 effective power. And he just one-shot everything. That was my fault. It's 200? Oh. But yeah, still, that's insane. Okay, yeah, this battle was my fault. I was supposed to use Water Pulse. Well, another thing I was supposed to do was use a substitute to block Flamethrower, but I don't think it's... I should just use it. Wow, okay then. I am hoping Water Pulse one-shots. Nope. Yeah, I should have just done that. I'm, kind of playing worse. I mean, I am a minute behind, but that's mainly because of the stupid paralysis thing that happened to Giovanni 1. I do for a third run. The Ton brand Hydro Pump is the only water move. Yeah, see, that's a rule. All that rule would effectively mean is I won't have Water Pulse. That's or Water Gun. That wouldn't be too bad, honestly. It would make Charizard in the mid game a bit more difficult. Hey, why does Pokemon DB say this thing doesn't get Surf? Iron Bundle, for some reason, just can't learn Surf. No idea why. That's just how they coded it. Uh-oh. Probably should have equipped a Petra Berry for this fight. I don't know. I probably should have just used a substitute. I'm just being too cocky. Really. Yep. Okay, that was just dumb. Because it doesn't get it, Game Freak said so. Correct, yeah, pretty much. Robots can't get wet, obviously. That's true. Alright, I need to go get the rare candy and the 9th floor calcium. I need the 5th floor protein, too. 6, 7. Alright, now I need the... I got the 9th floor calcium. Hey, I maxed out my special attack. Nice. Alright, I need to use 2 PP ups on Ice Beam. Alright, now I need to do Koga. Surf's a universal water type move. You would think that. They didn't want Iron Bundle to have a consistent water move. I mean, yeah, Surf's not an HM, but even in Gen 9, Surf is still a TM. I think the only HMs that are still TMs, I believe, are Surf, Fly, and Waterfall? I'm not sure about Strength, but I know Waterfall and Surf are still HMs, or still TMs. Oh, I'll need to remember, I need to go over to the next route and get Rain Dance. Because Rain Dance is going to be my solution for Bruno. Alright, I am still a minute and 25 seconds behind, but I'll make up the time. Like, for example, I'll make it up at Sabrina. You know the Paradox Virizion? Literally, it's the only offensive psychic move it gets. It's its signature move. I forgot Rain Dance. I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, I'm fine. Just save. Oh, it's just a random level up move now? Oh, okay. Great Tusk getting Side Shocks like Behem getting Steel Wing. Oh, for those of you not knowing that, in Gen 5, you know how in this game, TM40, what is it, 47? TM47 is Steel Wing. In Gen 5, they made TM47, actually, what was... I don't remember. It has to do with mixing up index numbers. I don't know. Maybe Annie could, like, quote it off of Bulbapedia or something. The reason he got Stealing is because he learned the move Ally Switch by TM in Gen 5, which was TM51. And Stealing in Gen 6 is TM51. Okay, so in Gen 6, it can learn Steel Wing because they put it in the game's code that it gets TM51. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, so Water Pulse will one-shot the first 3 Pokemon. Hydro Pump. Perfect. Alright, I'm still gonna have to go back and get a Rain Dance. It still kept it? That's funny. Yeah, the plan will be, as soon as I get into... Before the rival, I'm going to use all my rare candies. And I'm going to teach Return in the place of Drill Peck. And then I'll teach Rain Dance in the place of Return. Being intentional for the Area 51 joke. Oh yeah, that's true. They were ahead of it. They were ahead of their time. Alright, I'm not even gonna save here. You know, this fight would be a lot harder if they had gotten rid of one of his Rhyhorns and had him keep his Kangaskhan. Because Kangaskhan can learn Earthquake, I think. Like, I feel like it would have been a harder foe. Alright, I am slowly gaining time. But I'm still a minute and 10 seconds behind PB. I think the only place I can really make up time is in the league. Alright, this will take me straight to 54. And then I need to teach return over drill peck. Or have his team be fully evolved. Yeah, that too. I have no idea why they kept his turned his Rhydon into a Rhyhorn. I have no idea why they did that. For a game that's supposed to be, what do you call it? What's it called? Faithful. For a faithful game, yet they had to completely butcher Giovanni like that. Me missing Hydro Pump there literally almost caused me to die. Absolutely, seriously, why is Gym 8 running around with, like, what, 3 not fully evolved? I think it's just 2, but yeah, that's still insane. Yeah, his yellow team. Like, imagine his yellow team, but, yeah, like, his yellow team, but replace the Persian with Kangaskhan. Now, that would be brutal. Like, every other gym leader from, Kanto to Firered, like, they remained the same. The only difference is just Giovanni lost his Rhydon. Like, here's another, difference. With, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to, Ruby and Sapphire, the teams remain the same. The only difference is that in Ruby and Sapphire, Flannery has 2 Slugmas and a Torkoal. But in Emerald, or not Emerald, but in, the remix, one of her Slugma was replaced with a Numel. But that's the only difference. Every other team's the same. What's his full team, red and blue? In red and blue, his second Rhyhorn's a Rhydon. That's the only difference. Alright, since I have no reason to black out or anything, there's no reason for me to deposit. I'm just gonna skip that step. Alright, I gained 3 seconds. I'm 1 minute and 7 seconds behind going into Lorelei. I mean, I don't think I used extra proteins. I'm pretty sure I just used the exact same number of proteins. It's a good thing Hydro Pump one-shot that. I should... No. Use the sub. In before the AI gets smart and Whirlwind substitute. The enemy AI only uses Whirlwind when you've used too many setup moves. If you haven't used setup moves, he will never use Whirlwind. Well, there might be other circumstances, but that's like the one I can think of. Oh, nice crit on the Snorlax. Or Slowbro. Yeah, Lorelei's still slow. Come on, dude. Carlo's better than Let's Go, but a lot, but I mean, it's still better than BSP. Oh, come on. Let's Go Pichu and Eevee is not better. Can't believe Scott didn't like the Lapras sprite at first. I don't think he didn't like it. He just said it looked funny. Oh, I didn't teach Rain Dance. Shoot. I'm still gonna try the fight anyway. Just see if I get lucky. Yeah, just reset. It did improve upon the original. Have you seen the Grand Underground? And they made the gym leaders an Elite Four-way challenging. You can catch more Pokemon in the main story. The music's just way better. There's a lot of things that improved. Plus, it doesn't run like shit. Platinum is not a remake of Diamond and Pearl. That's stupid. Also, I just realized I never taught... Dude, I keep forgetting to teach moves. I keep getting distracted by all this Switch game talk. Okay. Music's way better. Some tracks, the original is better. But in general, it's just better. Yeah, they also fixed the AI. I did use Rain Dance, right? No, I did not. I forgot. I'll just use it now. Plus, here's the best thing. You get to surf on a Bibarel. Like, ILCA knew the only reason people used Bidoofs on their team. And people will complain about everything. Even if it was based on Platinum, they'd still complain about the graphics. Like, the remakes still have a lot of stuff that Platinum didn't have. Like, you all can admit, the Underground in the original Gen 4 game was boring, especially if you didn't have any friends. Like, I'm sure most of us. Surf on a Gyarados. I will admit that is better. Oh, fun fact about surfing on things. Well, here's another dumb thing. In the original games, when you ran out of stars, I don't know how the stars are supposed to spawn, but in the original games, when you ran out of stars to like go mining at, it feels like the only way to respawn them is to leave the underground and go back. But like in the remakes, they respawn all the time. You just have to enter one of those little wild areas. Yeah, people complain about the chibi graphics, but chibi graphics still look nice, because you gotta remember, the Link's Awakening remake was made with chibi graphics, and no one in the Zelda community complained about it. The Pokemon community is the only one that complains about chibi sprites. Or Echoes of Wisdom. Echoes of Wisdom is chibi. I've never heard anyone complain about it. Stars seem to be a daily reset. I don't know what, but the point is they like almost never respawned. It was so dumb. I mean, you may not, but a lot of people complained about it. I'll just admit, I didn't complain about it at the time. I remember I was surprised because that was the first time Pokemon ever made a 3D chibi game, but I know Zelda's done it before. Remember when they hated Wind Waker's style? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I actually am one of those people. I still do not like Wind Waker's design. I know it's grown on some people, but I never played the original Wind Waker, and I don't really plan on doing it. I just really do not like the graphics of that game. I don't think I need Rain Dance for this fight. I should be good to just sweep. Oh, the Sinnoh remix also added like 2 or 3 different rematch teams. Cynthia's Pokemon can get into the 80s. Which is insane. Plus, the remakes also had gym leader rematches, which still hasn't come to Switch. I've heard rumors that they might add GameCube to NSO. I will say, if they do add GameCube to NSO and they add Wind Waker, I will try it. 58-38, 7 resets, level 59. I was behind my PB almost the entire run after Surge, and I only beat my first run by 42 seconds. I did a lot of screw-ups in the league. Giovanni paralyzing me, and I had to black out. I had to, like, leave to go heal was a huge time loss. And just me in general just forgetting to teach things. Although Rain Dance for Bruno was definitely the answer. Also, if they add GameCube, they would be able to add Wind Waker and TP. Wind Waker and TP are, I think they're some of the only Zelda games that are still not playable on the Switch. Almost every Zelda game is playable on the Switch in some way. Okay, let's go ahead and add this to our leaderboard. Didn't get the under though. Looks like the in-between one. This thing could get under 57 if I didn't play bad, but I did play kind of bad. Alright, let's see. Level 59, which is surprisingly low. 7 resets with a real time of 58:30 and a game time of 2:39. The Venomoth cost time, but hey, it was worth it. I mean, Scott did the whole Daily December thing. The least I could do is just catch the Venomoth if I happen to find one. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. A time of 58:38 would put us... Dang. 3 seconds slower than Galarian Moltres. But it was better than Aurorus, which is kind of funny. Aurorus felt good to play, but Bruno was a huge problem. But I feel like if I had played better, this could potentially, like, it wouldn't get top 10, but it would get, like, top 15. But, still a good result, but, alright, I will be taking a 3-minute break. And then when I get back, I have to do the third run. And we'll be doing it pure minimum battles. So I will be back in just a few minutes. There we go. Alright. Oh, I don't know if... Alright, who was it that made the donation again? Sundown. I don't think Sundown is here anymore, but if someone wants to think of a nickname, go ahead. I'll be right back. Alright. Mecha Santa? Well then, I guess that's what we're going with. Yeah, thank you again, Sundown. This third run's for you. Alright. This will be pure minimum battles. No facing things in the wild. No extra trainers. I will have to fight the Nidoran girl over the bug catcher. And I'm pretty sure the Onyx guy gives less XP. But we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Go. It still has present. Yep. Present is actually what I use to catch HM users, although in this run, I don't want to risk using present on them because there is a chance they will survive. You all saw nothing. Y'all saw nothing. Distracted me. Oh. Oh, right, I can't change the nickname. Well, it's Mecha Santa in spirit. Like, we all know its true name is Mecha Santa. Imagine if the pure minimum battles ends up being faster. Yeah, I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Axu, but he left quite a bit ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to YOLO ball the Rattata and Pidgey. Because I can't risk damaging them, because otherwise I'll gain XP. I mean, Present does have a chance at letting them live. He probably had some sort of reason for it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining. Alright, got the Rattata. Can I YOLO the Pidgey? I'll have to get Spearow later. Alright, so don't fight anything until the bug catcher Sammy. Honestly, at minimum battles, I think vitamins are going to be more important, so I may have to actually buy more vitamins. But yeah, this run won't count towards the leaderboard, even if it happens to be faster. But this is just a for fun thing, just because the goal was met. Man, I can't wait when I actually get repels. Well, at least there's no risk of Brock using Rock Tomb anyway. as many calciums as you can get without making any calciums. Otherwise, they wouldn't work. Yeah, true. Alright, so I need to fight Nidoran Girl. Theoretically, I probably should get the Miracle, the Mystic Water. Yeah, maybe delay the vitamin buy. Seems like a good idea. Alright, I need to catch a Spearow. Yeah, after Erica. Because I was able to get 4 vitamins last time, but if I had done Erica first, I could have gotten a 5th. Alright, I have to YOLO it. Wow, okay. Caught both of them first try. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna get the Person Berry just in case. Alright, so in Mount Moon, no trainers until the Rocket. So this is the first point in the run where the minimum battles actually does start to hurt a little. Just because I can't just fight the Hiker. Yeah, at least I have Drill Peck, yeah. Okay, that quick attack actually hurt. I will need to save before the Super Nerd, though. I am kind of scared. The good news is, with the Misty section here, technically, I don't have to do Misty right away. Doing the rival first and then Misty afterwards still counts as minimum battles. So, I will have to face the rival first. Dang. Outer Snow doesn't one-shot. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't have Aurora Beam for this fight, so, not having Aurora Beam here definitely hurt. Oh, wow. Nothing's a one-shot on this team. And I went pure minimum battle, so I gotta stick to this. Okay, crit. That works. Actually, I think Body Slam may have been the better move here. Maybe. I don't know. Man, I wish this thing had thick fat. Alright, second try. Although the mid-game, though, I am kind of worried. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great Christmas, though. I won't have a stream tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna have one Sunday. Probably not. I don't know. I probably will. We'll see. None on Monday, and then obviously no Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably no Thursday either. Yeah, no Thursday. Yeah, I think if I do a stream on Sunday, then the next actual stream won't be till the next Friday, where I'll be doing Pyukamuku, and then the day after Iron Bundle in Blue. A real trip through Kanto isn't without Nugget Bridge. That is true. But yeah, Misty is going to be so much worse. Alright, I have to do the Onyx guy, because I'm pretty sure he gives less XP. I'll need a save here, because the back trick to getting past this spinner here is... It only really works like 95% of the time. Actually, for minimum battles, do you guys think I should actually do the SS Sand first? Sundown did actually say not forcing the minimum battle thing. I know that, but it's only going to make a difference of a few hundred XP points. Minimum battles should include, like, minimum battles. Otherwise, that would just be minimum trainers. Help, I got another fake Pokemon ad. I used to get those all the time. You know what? Just because I think Misty is going to be harder than Surge, I'm actually going to go do the SS Sand first. But, you know what? No, let's go give Misty a try. The Starmie has 53 speed, so I barely outspeed it. Yeah, in the last run we were level 20, so now we're only 18. On paralysis. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Dude, this run's going better than my second run. If it's not bootleg Poke Waifus, I'm not interested in. By bootleg Poke Waifus, I mean like Dragonite. You know, there's an entertainment hobby store like 50 miles from me in the nearest big town. They have a bunch of like Pokemon plushies, and I'm pretty sure they're made by a third party, because they're made by some Japanese company. The manufacturer tags are all written in Japanese, or like something. The plushes don't look real. They don't look like they were officially made by Game Freak, but they are pretty good. Like, I have one of those from a Mew and a Quagsire. Alright, I want to get some safety backups, though. I'm going to get the TM for rest. That was really risky. Yeah, I put a picture of that Quagsire in my Discord server at one point. Dang, he's on red now. I hope Steve redirects to me. That'd be cool. He's at 20 resets. Oh my god. Well, he's using Flash on red instead of Mudslap because of that whole additional rule thing. Hey guys, I have a question. If somehow this minimum battles run ends up being faster than my second run, just because my second run went kind of bad, should I put it on the leaderboard if this run ends up being faster? Because even though I'm only supposed to do 2 playthroughs, but I don't know, it's up to you guys. So this is second or third run? This is the third run. I already finished the second run, but I had a donation goal. I didn't tell anyone about it. I just had it there. If I had gotten a $5 or more donation, I'd do a third run with an additional rule or restriction that the donor could request. And Sundown ended up doing it, and he wanted me to do minimum battles. I was gonna say no, but this thing is so good, I changed my mind to yes, just because I think it's possible. Okay, yeah, if this run does end up being faster, I will put it on the leaderboard. I kind of doubt it, though, but we'll see. By hold, I mean steal her from me and try to torment the thing. Hey, it's just a loving grandmother. Dang, Steve is not having fun on red. I'm definitely going to need to make sure to pick up every rare candy. Honestly, so far, besides the Rival 2 battle, Minimum Battles has honestly felt just like the second run. The only difference was not having Aurora Beam meant that the Pidgeotto wasn't a one-shot. I would call Annie insane, but probably not insanely smart, more like just insane. Alright, I should probably use a potion. Red's giving Steve issues. Yeah, he's doing a third run with Espeon because he got a donation, and the additional rule that was put on him was he had to use Flash for Red instead of Mud Slap. And the problem is, Flash is 70% accurate. Wait a minute, which of these guys has less Pokemon? This guy has 2 Onyxes, but I'm pretty sure this guy has less Pokemon. I'm gonna save those, just because I'm not sure. No, the other guy. Okay, this isn't gonna count towards the reset, so I am gonna subtract this. I'm not going minimum experience, I'm going minimum Pokemon. But besides, there's no way 2 Onyxes and a Geodude give more XP than... I guess that guy had, like, what? 2 Geodude, Machop, and a Graveler? How come I never registered the bike? In the mind of a genius are the cures of madness. Honestly, Shadow, Red is in far too many games. They need to bring back other, like, main game characters, like Ethan or something. I'm kind of upset Black 2 and White 2 didn't allow you to rematch the original protagonists of Black and White 1. Because you had access to the whole Memory Link event. You can fight Charon and Bianca, but you couldn't fight the original character. That was just dumb. That was just a missed opportunity. Well, Red's also in the battle tree, too. I mean, Red and Blue, I think, run the battle tree. Hey, Area 91. I'm guessing you left Steve's stream. Yeah, this is going okay. This is my 3rd run. The rule that was put in place for me is I have to do minimum battles. So far, it's handling minimum battles just fine, although I worry about the late game. I am trying so hard not to encounter optional trainers. But yeah, my 2nd run was 40 seconds faster, but the run was still kind of bad. He's fighting Red in the final run. He was about to be his 1st run with my jank rules, then Red started being Red. Dang. I kind of wonder how they're going to do Black and White remakes since the Black 2 and White 2 sequels are there. If I had to take a guess on what the most likely thing is, they're probably just going to ignore Black 2, White 2 ever existed and just remake Black and White 1. Which is fine by me. Black and White 1 are still really good. Because Black 2, White 2 is a completely separate game. But I wonder if they would do anything with it. Maybe include like a few of its post-game areas or something. Dang, he beat Red. I mean, we're probably not going to get Gen 5 remakes until, like, at least a few more years from now. At least until they're announced, so I wouldn't worry about it right now. Yeah, they could remake the sequels, yeah. Honestly, I think a good middle ground would be base it entirely off of Black and White 1, but include those extra cities as like post-game area, maybe have like a slightly different story or something. Because I know in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, there are areas in Black 2 White 2 that are referenced. Like, I think Crispin's from Burbank City. I don't know. Hopefully they just take their time with it. Hey, Steve, Steve, thank you for the redirect. Welcome, everyone. I am currently doing run number 3 of Iron Bundle, and I met a someone requested somebody did a donation, and they requested I do a 3rd run with the additional rule that I have to do minimum battles. And that's what this run is right now. This is, so far, it's been pure minimum battles. Very funny, Shadow. Very funny. I work as boyfriends that hate each other. No, that would not work out at all. They're completely different. I think they'd be trying to kill each other. Jeez, your run going way better than mine. I just finished run 3 and I started 5.5 hours ago. Well, Iron Bundle is just really good. So far, the time I put on my leaderboard is a 58:38. It was only 40 seconds faster. But, this run right here is pure minimum battles, which is what Sundown requested. But, so far, it's handling... Oh. Oh, well. I should have fought the Ghastly Trainer, not the Haunter Trainer, but... I did save for... You know what? Yeah, I need to correct that. I'm not gonna count that as a reset, though, because... That's a reset with me trying to keep minimum battles. That's not a reset from me dying somewhere. Steve, I thought we've settled this, but all the evolutions are bad. All of them are. Their stats just aren't good for teams. Not even solo runs either. They're just not good. Like in Gen 1, the only reasonably good one was like... What was the only reasonably good one? It had to be either Vaporeon or Jolteon. Vaporeon? I think Vaporeon might be one of the better ones. There we go. That's the person I should have fought. Isn't that because Espeon got paired with Umbreon? Isn't that game all double battles? Umbreon does stuff now and then. Yeah, but not as a sweeper. The game is double battles, and they're your starters in that game. I feel like that's not really a fairest comparison. Yeah, Steve, your stream definitely went on for quite a while. I'm surprised you had the motivation to do 3 of those runs. Well, not the motivation to do 3. You were forced to do a 3rd run. I had your stream up in another monitor, too, just to keep track of your progress. Flareon has depression because it has 130 attack and 110 special. And like, hey, I'm pretty strong, and the special split happened. Yeah, Gen 3 Flareon just really suffered bad. But hey, at least in Gen 3, all the evolutions get dig. The reason the evolutions are just bad to do runs with is because they don't get their same type attack bonus move till level 16. Alright, I need to get return. I know there's a rare candy on this route, but if I have to get it with Surf, otherwise I'd have to do battles. Oh, for your second run, did you end up using Charm? That's funny, Steve. My whole YouTube chat agreed that if this minimum battles run ends up getting a better time than my second run, it will be put on the leaderboard as its final run. Nope, I used it on the first trainer Spearow and it got back-to-back crits. Oh my god. That is brutal. So far, I'm 1 minute and 12 seconds ahead of my second run. But I know things are going to catch up. But if I'm going to have to be going minimum battles, I'm going to have to buy more vitamins and get another rare candy. There's another rare candy that I didn't get, is the one on Route 12. But the problem is with that rare candy, I have to get back there with Surf, because otherwise I'll have to fight a trainer to get to it. Dude, if you guys are wondering why I'm subtracting a reset, I'm not counting resets to stay minimum battles as resets. Resets should only be when I die to things. If the rules don't cheat, they're always up in the leaderboard. It's just harder. Yeah, this run's not cheating. This run's minimum battles. Oh, Area 91, thank you for gifting a membership to Shadow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Shadow, make sure you say thank you. And Shadow, you better enjoy those emotes. You have this. You have the Thunder badge next to your name. That means you've been gifted memberships before. Oh, Steve, in the second run, my repel ran out. I encountered a Venomoth. I caught it, and I threw a Pokeball. I actually caught it, and I named it Scott. And it was actually holding a silver powder too, which is only a 5% chance, which was just hilarious. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about YouTube memberships. You can't choose who to gift a membership to. It's random. I know on Twitch you can choose who to gift a sub to. I wish YouTube would do that too. It'd just be like, all right, which person do you want to gift the sub to? And it has to be like an active chatter. Okay, this is the part of the run where I am worried about minimum battles. I may have to just pick up every vitamin in the game. Alright, I'm gonna have to save here in case I encounter him. Dude, look away. Alright, let's see how much the rival destroys me. Alright, I'm still gonna get off a substitute, though. Alright, I still survive a wing it. Uh-oh, it didn't one-shot. Alright, I need the sub up just for the Charizard, because I need a tank flamethrower. Future Sight, that is gonna break my sub. That's no bueno. Alright, I'm gonna have to crit. Yes, oh my god, I can't believe I won that first try. This fight was gonna be an absolute nightmare on minimum battles. Honestly, if I had lost there, I probably would have just gone to Koga instead. Ice Beam, finally. Oh no, poison gas. Alright, use a substitute. I mean, I don't think this run should be counted towards the leaderboard, because I did have resets trying to avoid minimum battles. Nah, those will still be fine. Oh no, that actually hurt really bad. Oh no. Yeah, see, that's a reset. Did my substitute break? Oh, the bad thing is with double kick, the first hit can actually break the sub, and then the second one can do damage. Okay, Giovanni's dead. Alright, all the trainers are gone, so I need to get every vitamin here. This is going to be making up for my lack of, levels. Alright. I also need to get a bunch of stuff that I need to sell for money. Because, I need to do a vitamin buy. I still don't think Carboses are necessary, but you never know. Could help with Aerodactyl. Yeah, since I went pure minimum battles, I can afford to just use all these. But when it comes to buying vitamins specifically, I'm probably just gonna buy calcium. Well, I also want proteins. Alright. Could sell the Carbos for other vitamins? Yeah, I could have, but I feel since I'm gonna probably be like 4 or 5 levels lower, I was really worried about potentially not outspeeding Aerodactyl. That's just what I was worried about. Alright. Substitute, water pulse the coughings, and then ice beam the muck and the wheezing. It might be worth just using water pulse on everything, just because I'm pretty sure they will actually survive ice beam and get off a hyper potion. I should have just used 3 water pulses. Again? Come on, Koga. Be better than this. Uh-oh. I'm still ahead of my last run. It's insane. Alright, since I have Surf now, I need to go get that Route 12 candy. Yeah, I'm not going to buy vitamins yet till after I go through the Cinnabar Mansion, because there's other things I can get, and they're like more vitamins. Alright, I do need Rain Dance, though. Oh, wait a minute. At minimum battles, I can't get the scientist candy here. I actually have to skip it. That's a shame. Hey, look, Eradicate. It's just like Pokemon Yellow all over again. Alright, I'm just gonna sell all the good stuff I have. I am not gonna want Blizzard. Get rid of that. I'll hold on to Rest. I feel like I should get the vitamins before I do Blaine. I don't think BSB even kept the ability to access events through the void. Yeah, that's probably because they patched it. I've apparently heard that the leaking glitch is still possible, but I'm pretty confident it's been patched. Okay, I need 4 calcium. Just 3. And then yeah, rest and protein. Yeah, it's worthless because they patched out a glitch. Oh, so you could access the Shaman one? That's cool. I don't know why you'd be upset at that, because it was a limited event. I feel like if it's a limited event, you should have full permission to use glitches. Okay, actually, I need to use 2 PP ups on Ice Beam. Oh wait, they actually did fix that? Dang. I'm still upset they never fixed that glitch around Spinda. You cannot transfer Spinda from BDSP to Pokemon Home because they screwed up the way that the spot pattern is generated, which meant if you transferred it to Pokemon Home, the code would get messed up, and I'm guessing the Spinda would, just couldn't transfer. Alright, I'm only level 37 for this fight. This is kind of worrying, but I did use a lot of calcium, so hopefully it balances out my lower level. Okay, this thing actually lived, but thankfully it missed. That one shot? Oh man, that is not good. That actually one shot. Alright. You know what, there's something I want to do first. How much money do I have? 900 bucks. Is there a way for me to quickly get 20 grand? Oh yeah, I forgot to sell these, but that's still not going to get me 20 grand. You know what? I have Surf now. I'd better go get that rare candy. Sell a kidney. Oh, fun fact, there's a hyper potion there. I don't know if those guys can see you, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, is there anything else around here I can get? Doesn't the power plant have some valuable items in there? Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a PP up, and I know there's no rare candy here in the remakes, but there's gotta be like other things here, right? Protect? That might come in handy. Alright, there's some more stuff I can sell. I want to see if I can get the Mystic Water. Oh, I didn't know there was a max elixir there. Oh, not really much of anything. Alright, I'm gonna see if this is enough. Actually... I may have to sack that PP up. Yeah. Alright, 20 grand. I'm gonna go get the Mystic Water. The poll for next week. I'm assuming for your next Crystal run, right? Yeah. Nicket, Impotent, Purloin. Oh, are you talking about the backport? Oh, you're talking about the backport. I don't know if I want to do a stream next Thursday. Just because it is the 2 days off that I have include Christmas and the day after. I don't think I want to do a stream that day. I think you can do one on your own if you want. I can still make you the ROM. Alright, let's get the Mystic Water. That is not the town I wanted to fly to. I still think Blaine's going to be easier than Sabrina. I just need some luck. You know, the good thing about Water Pulse, for the minimum battles thing, Water Pulse does always have the chance to confuse. Yeah, this isn't going to beat the first run, so we don't even have to think about that situation. I wonder if the right answer for this fight is set up a substitute while hoping for a Fire Blast Mist and just have Arcanine destroy the substitute. Yeah, we can do those 3 Dark types for the week after. Nice. We beat this thing the same way we beat Rival 5's Charizard. Alright, now for Sabrina. I don't think Sabrina's not going to be as bad. Gen 1 doesn't even have a story. What are you talking about? Gen 1 has no story. My question is, when Team Rocket took over, why didn't Sabrina step in to help? No, Sword and Shield had a story. You can't just say that. I mean, it may not be a good one, but it had a story. Gen 1 doesn't have a story. You're just a kid who just happens to be at the right place at the right time. That's like the whole story. Maybe I should have fought Sabrina before Blaine. Well, at least I won't have to worry about, Giovanni. Actually, here's the question. Should I still use my rare candies before the rival like I did last time? I don't think I should. I think in this run, I should just save my rare candies as long as... at least until Lorelei. Because who knows, me beating the rival might get me an extra candy. I'll never forgive the British. Oh, I don't have a healing item, but I should be fine. Hydro Pump, finally. Yeah, I'm not going to use my rare candies before the rival. I know I'm going to need to use them before Lorelei. But hopefully the rival will get me an extra level. And even with the Mystic Water, that still didn't kill. Thank you for the heal, I appreciate it. I don't think I ever fought that Ice Leader, because I think the Ice Leader is only in Shield. Melody's definitely a weird video game crush to have. Let me get that. Alright, get this rare candy, so that'll be 12 candies. Technically, before the champion, you can have 13, but the problem with that is the 13th candy is locked behind several trainers. So in minimum battle runs, I can't get it. A spider. Do you need help? Man, don't you just love randomly countering things? And go ahead. Wow, this is getting old. Oh my god, dude. Music said this is getting old. Are you serious? Let me look. Ansham and Shelmet. No, it doesn't say that. Not the words, but with emotions. Oh, okay. Alright, how well do you guys think the league's gonna go? I'm gonna be using all 12 candies before Lorelei. $11. Where did I forget a candy? I should have 12. There's a rare candy I forgot. Because I had 11 candies in the last run. And I didn't get the Route 12 candy. I forgot a candy. Mount Moon, I got that one. Julian. The one on that route. The mansion. Oh, you're right. I can't get the one in the mansion because it's locked behind a trainer. So you're right, I can only get 11. You're right. Alright, so this will get me to 54. You know what's funny? Using those rare candies, I only just now got max friendship. This thing started at, I believe, 35 friendship. And if only it was possible to get a silk scarf in the game corner. Unfortunately, in this game, silk scarf is in the post game. I feel like re-return should knock it out. Yeah. Honestly, I think in the last run, I'm pretty sure I was level 55 at this fight. To me, doing minimum battles, the only difference is I'm a level lower. But the difference is, throughout the rest of the game, though, I was like 2 or 3 levels lower. The only reason I haven't fallen too far behind is literally just because I got the extra candy. I hate this Lapras. I'm gonna use Ice Beam. There we go. Hydro Pump. Dang. Honestly, she switched into Lapras because she thought I was going to use Hydro Pump or something. Maybe it was just because Lord Dewgong doesn't have a good move. Alright, Bruno, Agatha, and Lance should be relatively easy. It was also just a good thing I used an absolute buttload of vitamins. Oh, I just realized I didn't teach Rain Dance. I always forget to do these things. I better just reset. The trick is supposed to be substitute Rain Dance Sweep with Hydro Pump. And Steve, if you're wondering why I taught this thing Hydro Pump, for some reason Iron Bundle cannot learn Surf. It's like one of the few water types in existence that doesn't learn Surf. I'll be sure to take a look at it. Oh, the rain stopped. That was a good thing I got a cross chop miss. Honestly, this thing might be able to do it. It might be able to do this on minimum battles. I said it was too OP and that would be unbalanced. Oh, like for Gen 1, giving it Surf? Yeah, if this thing had Surf, it'd be super, super OP. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Although the rain's probably going to wear out right now. Well, it's a good thing that Golbat doesn't have haze. Dude. Alright, at least this fight will be free. Oh yeah, this thing is definitely going to do it. I didn't think it would at first, but yeah, this thing can actually do it on minimum battles. It's just a good thing the Route 12 candy you can get without fighting a trainer as long as you have Surf. Because in minimum battles, the Cinnabar Mansion candy is off limits. Because if I couldn't get the Route 12 candy, then I would only have 10 candies instead of 11. I like how Shadow's using the emotes now because she was gifted a membership. I think once I unlock more members, I can add more emotes. I do not think I needed to use Rain Dance. I think that was unnecessary. Might help here. You've got to be kidding. This move just keeps missing and missing. I swear, Hydro Pump misses more than Thunder. Thunder has PP. I mean, that's true. Nice crit. $109.14, 5 resets at level 58. So yeah, at minimum battles, this thing was actually ahead of my second run at around Koga, the 5th gym. But then when I tried to fight Blaine, I lost like 10 minutes. Minimum battles really F's this thing up at Blaine, because I had to get so many vitamins in order to make this like somewhat better. But here's the funny thing. Let's look at our leaderboard. Here's the thing. Skipping all those optional battles I did last time, like the trainers in Sylph, there were a few random trainers in the early game. I am only 1 level lower. Minimum battles only made it 1 level lower, which is kind of insane to me. And if we were to rank this based on the 109, it would still be faster than Toadscroll, which is kind of hilarious. But still, that was kind of a long stream, and I'm kind of tired, but anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by. I think the next stream will be Sunday. Yeah, I will do a stream Sunday, but next week, the only days that are going to have streams are Sunday for Speedrun Sunday, and Friday, which is going to be 2 days after Christmas. I'm doing Firered with Pukumuku, which is going to be like an end-of-year finale for the Firered backports. And then Saturday, Ike will be joining us with Iron Bundle in Red and Blue, so we get to see more of this thing. I'm going to be the opposite. I'm going to have a stream every day. Even Christmas? Dang, that's sad, but